Hey all, Binks here, and today we are pulling back out the Cerebro. Cerebro is a 3 energy, 0 power with ongoing. Your highest power cards get +2 power. So the whole point of a Cerebro deck is that you want to get a bunch of cards that all have the same power. Then Cerebro acts as a kind of double blue Marvel. So it's a really strong payoff, but with a big deck restriction and a lot of ways to actually disrupt it. So kind of main thing that you'll see with this deck, it's a 2 power Cerebro deck. So we're trying to have all of our cards have 2 total power and then have Cerebro buff all of them. Couple really cool things to note. So you will see that Spider-Man stands out like a sore thumb here. We did play this before the buff to Spider-Man, which brought it from a 4-2 to 4-3. So Spider-Man is definitely something that you're going to want to take out. But there is another buff that actually really benefits this deck. So in the Cerebro 3 package, you used to want to run Blue Marvel because it's a 6 energy 4 power. It brings all of your 3 power cards up to 4 power to make it all work. But with Blue Marvel now going down to a 5-3, you can also use this. And this is really great because a lot of times on turn 6, you want to play Cerebro and your Mystique for 6 power. So being able to play Blue Marvel on 5 and then Cerebro Mystique on 6, you're going to add 5 total power to everyone, make them all 7 power after a double Cerebro buff and a Blue Marvel buff. So if you are looking to make this deck at home, I would recommend that change for Spider-Man. For the rest of the cards, we just wanted to be cards that are kind of influence our opponent negatively. Things like Scorpion, Iceman, Korg, a limiting card like Goose, which limits what our opponent's going to do, and then just ways to get as many of these 2 power cards out there. One thing to note, Yellow Jacket, it does afflict your other cards at this location with -1 power. So if you have cards in every location, you're not going to be able to utilize this, but you want that to be your first card of the location, and for 0 power, it's really nice to get that out there. And then Storm. Storm is incredibly important in this. There are a lot of different locations that will adjust the power of your cards and make Cerebro's effect not work or give them extra power. Storm is your ticket out of this, so utilize Storm to get rid of those locations. Can feel nice to try and use Storm to win a location, but if one of your other locations is going to be completely hindered, it's usually a lot better to just utilize the Storm to get rid of that bad location. Overall, I really like this deck. It's fun to use kind of these more tech-heavy cards and then have this big push at the end. I don't think it's really good, especially losing Spider-Man. That was a way that I was able to scam a lot of wins of playing that on turn 5 to lock down a location and then be able to win one of the other ones. But I would say it's a fun deck to play. I'm really excited to play more Cerebro variants. I know there's a 6-cost variant that looks really cool and maybe some other ones with the changes to a lot of 5-power cards. So we're going to go ahead and give that a look in the future, but I hope you enjoy this deck. As always, if you're enjoying the content, make sure to hit the like button. If you're looking for more Marvel Snap content, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We're going to get videos just about once every other day or so. Expect about 3 to 4 a week. You can catch me live over at twitch.tv/binks_plays. Enjoy. Dude, opponent has a Cerebro avatar. I've never seen this avatar. Kind of pops off. Five losses in a row sounds like a Talkwin stream. We do have the Cerebro in our hand though, which is putting us in a better position than last time. I wish you could have taken advantage of this Tinker's Workshop a little bit more, but that's okay. Okay, opponent plays a Lockjaw. Lockjaw, oftentimes... Okay. Both lost our Iron Man, fair's fair. That discarded my Cerebro, I would have been incredibly sad. One gets Wasp with their Lockjaw. Or they must have drawn that this turn, huh? We're going to storm them over here on the right. Okay. The weak Ironheart hopefully gets the Wasp. Plus the Koye. Still in a position where we can win this Tinker's Workshop. To see where our opponent plays on the flooding turn. I'm just going to play a Jubilee on flooding. Now there is some garbage cards in their deck, right? They have 4 cards in deck. We know probably Wasp and a... What up, Kira? Howdy, howdy. Hello, hello, Pops. Snap fam all in here. I think I play Cerebro this turn too. Can we just hope for Mystique off the rip? See, bad card. This is tough. This is a tough predicament to be in. I lose to pass. A lot of situations. Just scary. But what I've noticed is a lot of times opponents won't place. I lose to Giganto and I lose to pass. But they can also have an Ironheart. I'm gonna say my opponent doesn't pass. I'm gonna say they don't have the... They didn't pass. They didn't pass. That's big. Ironheart could still be an issue. I think 2 have to hit on the right. Only 1 hit on the right, so we're gonna tie on the right. We're gonna lose. No, we're gonna win. Let's go. Wait, did the... I must have Iceman the Ironheart earlier. This Iceman came in so clutch. Because he Iceman the Ironheart costs 4. Iceman OP. Okay, with Cerebro and Mystique, I guess I'll wait to see if there's any horrible locations for me. But with Cerebro and Mystique, I'm pretty excited. I gotta remember that Owl of Silence. That's spooky. So we can't even Mr. Fantastic there, huh? Okay, that sucks, but it's not terrible. Got a limbo game. I just want to play Cerebro. Am I crazy for that? I want to win this Asgard. I kind of want to win Asgard. I want cards. Green Goblin, very rude. Guess this does make it so I lose out on the Daredevil, which doesn't feel great. Love to see it. Yeah, I feel like that's a I'm surprised at the snap concede. Because I feel like when you're facing Cerebro 2, it's still really beatable, right? Man, this hurts too because like the Daredevil's clearly the more mana efficient play, but Korg helps us by getting rocks in our opponent's deck. But I think we just usually have mana to spare. Let's just play Korg. Counter Nemesis. Okay, we have Cerebro Mystique. Counter Nemesis is actually really bad for us. Because it has essentially made these 2 cards useless. But it did make our Cerebro stronger. And it is a wild buff to our opponent. If it was ongoing, Wong Spectrum decks would love it. Oh, baby. It's a little bit hard though, because you usually want to fill up a lot of locations with Yellow Jacket. So like a 1 power that gives -3 if you fill it up. Man, that sucks for me. We have to be mana efficient here though and start getting our Cerebros in play. I mean, well, I guess we'll get 3 6-power cards in a row. Our opponent played a Wolfsbane out for no reason. So I just got to remind myself not to play this Yellow Jacket or Daredevil. Wakanda Nemesis is the worst part about Wakanda Nemesis is that it's really good for other decks. Oh, Mr. Negative on 4. Wakanda Nemesis is really good for our opponent. I want to play this Daredevil so bad. We're in try. I mean, our opponent could get their Super Iron Man. Or at least they didn't get their Super Iron Man. It's just. Oh shit! Wait, you're right. Thank you. I had a different version of this where Cerebro was different sized. Or Cerebro was in a different spot. So with no Iron Man, I guess opponent could be playing Mystique here. We get ourselves into some trouble. I think we go double left. Get up to 20 here. Have them have to beat an 11 or a 12. I almost played this Yellow Jacket. That would have been a disaster. I think we have a decent shot here. Oh, magic. Oh gosh. Oh no, jeez. Wait, no, oh, get wrecked! This storm! This, no magic for you! No, sir! No magic for you, sir. Surprised the bot let that happen. Usually the bots would be a little bit more ahead of something like that. Ooh, they discarded the card that I hit with Iceman. It's a bit annoying. Goose out. Oh, looking at Goose, Mr. Fantastic. It's gonna be hard for us to win Asgard though. Come on, man. The absolute audacity. What credit level is it? Or it depends. If you hit 1500 before the change that they made. Go all in over here. And then we hope to get like a sneaky Spider-Man over on the right. Opponent didn't play anything. Very weird. If you didn't get to 1500 before all that happened, just Yellow Jack the monster 7 times. I love that energy. So we can actually, if they don't play on both Dream Dimension and Monster Island, we're gonna be able to cheese one of them with the Spider-Man. Opponent uses Shang-Chi. That'd be so pog. I'm really stoked for our opponent to Shang-Chi our monster. The opponent's passed again? Weird energy, dog. I guess we'd go here and then we just play like 3. Just play as many cards as we can. I think our opponent just forgot. I forgot that they were playing the game. I think we get this to 10. They have to get 10 and then any power here. Oh snap. I guess we might have found a way to win with Monster Island. Let's go. Opponent fell asleep for 2 turns. Fogged out. Okay, we gotta either storm or void Stark Tower. Don't. Thank you. Oh, opponent stormed Dark Tower for us. Very kind of our opponent. Thank you, opponent. Okay, we're absolutely snapping because we just got our Cerebro. Don't need to watch that. Law. This is probably Jubilee. If I had to guess, this is probably Jubilee. I'm playing Sarah this turn? One must be playing a 6-drop. Maybe playing Dr. Doom? I was playing Magneto into the danger room like an absolute crazy person. Wait, no, I'm playing first, so I don't mind if Cerebro gets pulled into the danger room at all. That'd actually be very good for me. Yeah, King and Chad bot. I don't think this is a bot. Yeah, that did not seem like a bot to me. GG's though. I love the Giga Chad Magneto play. I kind of want to win here. Opponent appears to also want to win there. Opponent just kind of being rude. I really like Sanctum with my deck. So I have Mr. Fantastic. I'm gonna guess if my opponent has Black Widow. I can't imagine what kind of deck they'd be playing that would have too many ways to get over the Sanctum. Curry's Grant TV, thanks so much for hanging out. Enjoy the rest of your night. But to be very smart with the rest of our game plan. So we can only play 2 more cards most likely. Maybe we want to storm this turn. Put him on the clock. Let's put him on the clock.
Wind aid my hand.
One plays Rogue, stealing our Mr. Fantastic. Well played, sir. Well played. I can't even be upset, you know. I've been murdering people with Rogue. They snapped on me. I'm gonna say thumbs up. Congrats. And we'll give you the dub on that one. GG's obsolete. That's fitting, you know. I've been just murdering people with Rogue for a long time, so we'll let that one slide. What if I was just like, wait? What if I just got way too mad at things? What if I was that streamer? God. All right, man. Bedtime now. Keep being awesome. It was cool talking to you on Jeopardy. Let me know if you ever need any help, dude. Absolutely. Well, look forward to collaborating with you more in the future. Very, very fun times. Did anyone see what their Swordmaster discarded and would be nice enough to tell me what it was? I was too busy reading chat. I think I might just have to play the Yellow Jacket out now, which feels. I guess we can hold it. We just play the Mr. Fantastic. We're probably going to need to because we need to. Oh, very good that they discarded Dracula. That's great for us. Jotunheim is really bad. We need to storm it. This helps us win Mojo World much easier, which is great. And that, yeah, I think with that, we're not going to have to worry too much about getting ahead here. So we only have 2 draws left, and we kind of need like. I think Cerebro is more important. Oof, it's rough. We really need Storm though. Let's snap on him. Try and scare him off. Let's go.
Victory.
I feel like that's pretty important. Make sure to subscribe. Watch that one too.